Hello. So another Battle Bell match against Baguette. No, Baguette versus Steelaxe Prime today. Has it gone 45 seconds? Yeah, that's fine. I should do a timer as well, I think. Nah, I don't want to do that timer theory. It's fine. Good luck, have fun. And they're off. They're lagging. Now they're moving stuff to one player. It looked like they were lagging. They gave all their ammo to one guy as well. Interesting. North. And they're moving stuff. Getting... yeah, okay. So yeah, new match today. It's Baguette versus Steelaxe Prime. Baguette's with team leader Everlord, Danjo and Maku. I'm gonna say Maku. I said Macau before, but I think most other people say Maku, so I'll start using that as well. And Steelaxe Prime, Anti-Elites, Macros, and Pitta. So Danjo and Everlord appear to be exploring some. Did they spy? Nope, no one on South spied, so they can't see this. So North getting some information for free here. Since South didn't spy on them. They found a lot of trees, that's annoying. Extra copper, extra coal. Ah, this lake can go... yeah, it can go in the middle there. They keep exploring a lot. South figured that since it's the green biome, there's not going to be any rocks, so it's pointless to explore. So they prioritized getting up the burner miners. Really quick. And since it is this biome, that's probably a good call. I mean, there's nothing here. There's not even trees. What's the point of exploring that? Everlord did find oil though. Danjo did find some extra iron over here. But there's no rocks to be seen anywhere. Maku is working on the burn city. But it's pretty far behind. Compared to... okay, it's not that far behind. There's no fuel on these, okay. Pitta setting up a gun turret there. What crazy strats will we see this time? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Pitta setting up another gun turret. Or pillbox. Okay. Macros is out exploring, found the iron as well. Okay, they scouted the biters. They figured that wow, there's nothing here. That's great if you're defending. Biters will just go straight south. You can probably even put just flamethrowers up here or something. South isn't gonna mine any iron until 75% Evo. Who knows? I mean, their last match, they didn't feed until they had behemoths. So they had behemoths before the other team got big biters. But they won. They did win, so, you know, good work. Pitta did send a spy on North, so they are seeing some things now. Baguette's like late game too, yeah. I wonder how much Baguette will have adapted to like the recent developments in like Comfy versus Steelaxe Supreme, and then Steelaxe Supreme versus Steelaxe Prime. Because we got some endgame there. Especially the Steelaxe Supreme versus Steelaxe Prime. It appears that it is defendable against behemoths in hard difficulty. You can do that. So you might have to plan like for a really long game. If both teams decide to rush flamethrowers, which they can since there is oil nearby, then it could be a long game. But we'll see what they do. For now, the burner city looks like 9 miners on iron for south, and 9-ish more in total. Baguettes only have 5 at the moment, but 9 more in total of the others. So they didn't find much out on exploring. I think no rocks whatsoever anywhere. But they're all back now in the base on Team North, and they're catching up. Everlord doing some defense here. Theory says, I think Prime would not have won that if it hadn't done late mass feeding. Theory is saying that Steelaxe Supreme didn't work on defenses because they didn't have to, and that they were caught by surprise then. I was actually surprised. I was shoutcasting it. I was surprised by how much Steelaxe Prime had actually saved up. I did not think it would be that much. So I was surprised too. And I was spectating, watching them build. So I understand that Team North would actually be surprised. Ronaldo says, yeah, until it's carrying out himself was smart, yeah, so they didn't see it. But I mean, we as spectators, we can see when they go over there and pick it up and see how many they have on them. But I wasn't paying attention to that. There was so many other things to see. So the first biters are trickling in now, because the passive feed, let's check that. 17 red signs so far. So these pillboxes will take care of anything at this point, so it's fine. All three players can build right now. Wait, that was the purpose of the doors? To steal emeralds? Oh, okay. yeah, the main purpose of the zigzag gate wall thing that they built in that match. The purpose of for that was to distract people from actually watching when Anti picked up the blue signs. That's it. Maku is already setting up a smelting. No, this is something hand-fed. What are they doing? Are they trying to do some extreme rush here? They actually need coal in this, or it won't smelt anything. This seems like, yeah, what is going on here? Oh my god. Burner miners into chests. This is some quick rush thing. Well, this is new. What is South doing? And they're doing a standard burner city. They're getting their power done. Research is, they're almost done with automation. North has not started with power yet. I don't know if this will pay off. We'll see. Theory says Supreme's plan was to poison capsule the front pillbox. That completely failed. Yeah, they were already pushed into the second one. Yeah. But still, pretty impressive defenses. That you can hold up to like 120% evo. Well, not that much maybe, but still a decent amount with just poison capsules. That's pretty sick. Alright, so they're picking up the furnaces and putting down chests now. And now this is just manually putting iron into the furnaces. Interesting. I mean, it's not like it's expensive with wooden chests. It's just that it's manual labor, and I like to automate things. Because then you don't have to do the manual labor for it. They are setting up their research queue. So they started on automation as well now, and then go working up towards grenades, I saw. Military 2, yeah. Also stronger explosives they queued. Meanwhile, Steelaxe Prime, they have started to set up their basic red science here. With direct insertion from the burner city with iron there. They're still lacking some things here, like a few more labs and some power, but they're working on it. They have a lot of copper right now, actually, compared to Baguette's like 2 working miners. They have, what is this, like 24, 26 maybe? It's a lot. They have a lot of copper. They also have a decent amount of iron. So these things are not actually smelting anything. There's like 40 in each chest there, and no one is putting them into furnaces. So I'm guessing my crew will do that now. Yep. I don't know, it feels... I guess it works. I just like automating. So here's some personal assemblies as well. Antilates is chopping down so they can put down more miners. Alright. Still no feeds being done. Steelaxe Prime is researching logistics and working towards grenade as well. I don't know if this will pay off because like in the time it takes to get things up and running, you do have the time to automate stuff and get grenades researched. So it's I don't know. Oh, they're low on coal. None of these are working, guys. He's putting 25 stacks in these, but none in the smelters. I feel like that's a pretty big mistake. They have a decent amount of coal miners. I could still use a few more. They did finish research automation. But since Steelaxe are already... Why are they using 2 assembly machines for 1 lab? These are just not producing anything right now. Ah, who knows. But this is like rush grenades for defense. I'm guessing they might think that the Baguettes are doing some rushy strategy, which this would indicate that they are. And rushing grenades is a good defense against that. But the Baguettes, however, they are doing the same thing themselves. They are rushing grenades. Right now, they haven't really made any offense yet. They have 4 assembly machines here with a lot of gears. Why the placement there? Are they going to make a smelter somewhere, or are they just going to start like a green science build? Everlord is using a Steelaxe to kill a couple of biters. They're out of ammo there, but they do have 2 assembly machines crafting ammo, so Danjo just refilled it, and that will take care of things for now. Meanwhile, Steelaxe Prime, they have half a belt of iron already. So Atlates is filling out the inserters, and boom! Iron, half iron complete, pretty much. And this lone gun turret is still enough here, but fairly soon you might want to upgrade this, place a few more here, because 1 gun turret will have a hard time against a big amount of biters. Their copper is still the same size, so it looks like they're buffering up some copper. Maybe they can start the second iron line. Oh, I mean the second half of the first one before then. Before they do copper. These need coal as well, and this needs coal. How much coal do they have? Anta is expanding it, yeah. Macros refilling coal. He should manage to put in some coal in this though. Nope. So it's at a quarter capacity right now instead of half as it should be. So, oh, what's this? More burner miners. What? This is such an odd match. This is for copper, I guess. Here's some red signs manually made. 40 gears in each of these. Yeah, alright. So what are they researching? They're researching green signs. South is researching green signs as well. It's a different strategy. Just hand-fed everything. Danjo expanding coal. They have a decent amount of copper as well now. There's much going on here. Alright, so someone did actually refill coal in these. So this furnace is working. There's already like 15 iron in each of them, ish. So they're only doing half. What is their plan? I'm a bit curious here. 1 gun turret, still enough. Barely. Macros has to do some manual defense here as well. I would like to see another turret here. They did prioritize getting military and going for military 2 before getting turrets, so the plan is not to actually make any more turrets right now, it seems. Yeah, these pillboxes on north seem much stronger since they have 2 gun turrets in them. Antelit's being dropped from the game. Oh, come on, red label. He dropped. Wow. Okay, he's back. I want to check with Red Label, with Everlord that they're ready. He didn't type. I don't know, let's see. Yep. He did actually type, so he did confirm with me that Everlord confirmed with me that they are ready. So, all right, we're back in. So what happened then? Not enough coal down here. Baguette still have a decent amount of coal right now, actually. So they can start putting 25 stacks in these. That's a lot less times you have to go there and pick stuff up, so that's good. I would guess that they're doing some type of green science rush with this. That's my guess anyway. And then defend with grenades and just hope for the best. Okay, so Everlord is placing down an assembly machine, making it produce gears, and he tosses in 100 iron, and then waits until it's done, and then he replaces it to make red science, and then puts in those gears again, and some copper. So, alright, that works. Making even more iron. How many is this? So 4, 5, 20, 10, 20, so this is 40, and that's actually less than a full smelter. But it's more than this half one, so I don't know. I think they need more iron smelters. I'm gonna guess that Steelaxe will do some military build here. I don't know. Oh, yeah, probably gonna be military. And they're starting with stone already. So they have the burner miners to supply themselves with like basic ammo for the pillboxes, with gears and copper wire. So someone has already done the things for grenades here. So Steelaxe Prime already with grenades, and then this build is for military science. So they're gonna do half. I guess that is that anyway. So they're making some walls here. Macros is doing all the miners. Antelitz is doing the smelter. I'm gonna guess this is for military, yeah. Meanwhile, the Baguettes have expanded some more miners. This is all burner fed. Oh, wow. Their research they're almost done with military 2 as well, so they also have grenades. I mean, you don't need grenades this quick because the pillboxes defend just fine until the other team starts feeding. But just rushing grenades means that you will actually be prepared once that feed does come in. And yeah, they go for heavy armor and the strong explosives. So they're just gonna defend with grenades. Maybe go threat farm. I'm not sure. I still don't think it's a good idea to threat farm, but they can do it. They can do it. Steelaxe is low on coal over here. Very low on coal. Pretty much the whole stone smelter isn't working because no coal. Antelitz is fixing that by picking up some coal. Their power is alright now. Their research going straight for military. Yeah. So they're doing a military science rush, which will be extremely strong. Military science is very strong compared to green science. Because you're limited on iron here. And with the green science, you're not using like stone, you're not using enough coal. It's like if you do green science rush, you need it up and running like ASAP for it to have an effect. But I just don't think it's good enough. I really don't. But seeing this on both teams indicates that it will be a short game. A very short game. They don't even have military yet. Yeah, they have military, but his Everlord is still using a pistol for some reason. It looks like they might want to make a pillbox. All the biters are pathing through the forest for some reason. Let's check the cheat thing. With the pathing. Oh my god, the pathing here. So this debug settings, I did actually double check this, and the players do not have access to this. So on the last match, Steelaxe Supreme versus Steelaxe Prime, we saw that someone on Steelaxe Prime was like running out straight towards an oil field, which they had no vision of, and it turns out they actually just explored in that way, like a zigzag pattern, because you cover more area that way, and they were just lucky to find it. I saw it like they were running straight towards it, but no, they were just lucky. They do not have these big debug settings. Randall says, I think they could see it on north side. As far as I recall, no one had explored that field yet. I just saw it like going out here and figured like, yeah, this could be oil. I mean, this isn't oil, this is fish, but you know what I mean. They have fixed the coal issues here. So this is for like a quarter belt of copper. This is gonna be steel. And they need half coal here on this one for the grenades. So I'm guessing someone is working on the coal. Yep. I have no idea why Peter is going down there with it instead of up here, but okay. Through the forest. Oh wow. He'll probably have to drag it back up. I think he will have to do that. Oh well, he's getting coal anyway, that's good. They are buffering up walls already, they have like 200-ish more. So they can start working on a defensive wall as well. Meanwhile, the Baguettes, they have started on... they have pretty much quite a lot of red science actually. So they're almost done with heavy armor research. I want to check the Steelaxe team. They're almost done with military. Did something stall there, or... yeah, the power stalled. That's a problem. The pillbox, yeah, they upgraded 2 gun turrets. That's fine for now. They have ammo. Well, one of them has ammo. The grenades are coming in, so they have defense. But the Baguettes, I'm a bit worried for them. I really am. They have lots of burner miners. And they refill this, and they're getting the resources. But they're manually feeding the assembly machines here. by putting in iron in them. Oh, Danju picked up enough for 1 heavy armor and is putting the rest of the steel into a chest so another player can make a heavy armor as well. They have automated grenades down here. Well, not automated because they're manually putting in iron in the assembly machines. But no, never mind. They put chests here. I'm blind. Okay. Yeah, they have grenades box-fed, basically. I like that they pick up coal after the power plant. Green science is working. They're a little bit low on inserters right now. And belts, but they're just coming in. It's coming online. But the thing is, so is Steelaxe military build very soon. They are putting walls and copper on the same side here. And just buffering up everything on the end. Including military science. This is a new build. I guess it is because they feel like they can use everything. Oh, Antelids got stuck. But, oh my god. 28 health. That was a bit too close. I don't think they have heavy armor yet. No, they don't. Yeah, look at this. The coal actually went back up to the smelter again. So that was a bit unnecessary. Maybe... No, they do have logistics. Never mind. I thought like they couldn't go there. So, nah. No. It's all working. Macros expanded the coppers. Pitta is doing some... a box-fed grenade production up there as well. As in, like, this wouldn't be enough for some reason? I don't know. But they have military science being produced. This is so weird to see everything on the same belt. I mean, it's efficient. You don't need much belt. But it's just strange. Oh well. What has been fed so far? We have 16 military from south. And that's it. And that was 2%. Are they trying to save up a lot? Or what are they doing? So they transformed this to green science now. Except for one. Ah, and setting up another one of the same thing. Okay. But they have like 70, 80 green science, 150, 180 something red science. These are working. Yeah, Danger's up here farming. I'm not a fan of this. I think it's after the worm changes, so that there's so many worms up here. I don't think it's worth being up here, spending time on this. I think it's better to just defend when they come down. Of course, this forest is a bit annoying because the biters run straight through the forest. But there's like no lakes, and there's nothing that says here that you can't defend right here. And do all your grenading down here when the biters actually arrive. So grenade them, and then you have like 1 minute, 1.5 minutes to build as the third player. Because right now, Maku and Everlord are the only persons down here building. Antelids fed 100 military, so we're already up to pretty much 20% Evo here. Wow. That's... And this was supposed to be the Russian green science strategy. Everlord has picked up everything. But he hasn't fed it yet. He's busy building. Oh. It looks like Maku is refilling the whole furnace area. How many is this now? So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is 60. So that's 1.5 belt-ish of iron. Which basically means that however much these produce, this produces more mutagen because it just does. deficiency in iron from military is... Is it lagging? No. I don't like that we are starting to pause the game all the time. Oh, Pita is actually also threat farming down here. So both players have one player less in main base building because they are defending. But the problem with Danjo's defense here is that threat is still positive, which means that biters are still attacking. So we have 2 groups coming down here, 3 even. Reducing speed could help. What's with my FPS? Something feels odd. Is this server being used with something else? 2 players, 8 players, not really. Evlord did feed 400 green signs already. Antalids retaliated with 104 military, which is pretty much the same amount. No, not really. One military science is 2.5 green signs ish, but Baguette's already 26% evil now. This will be tough. Are they supposed to have some chests up here, but they're none? Well, why would you place these inserters? I don't know. Expanding this. Yeah, Maku has to work overtime here just to keep maintaining this whole burn city. Whereas Everlord can expand the green signs and Danjo can defend. But on the south side, maintaining this thing is not that difficult. And everything else is automated here. So Pitta is... oh, he's grenading the forest. Yeah, they're setting up another military build with more iron. Is there stone for that though? Where are they gonna get the stone? Just fill in the leftovers here? What are they doing? Manually picking up a lot of walls and just placing them there? Okay, he's making a gap. The research is almost done with Stronger Explosives 1. Which means that Danjo can finally, very shortly, kill medium biters and 2 grenades. As we see south, Steelaxe Prime, they just started on Stronger Explosives. So, yeah, Peter came back here. You like the wall maze? But does it work? This makes no sense. So Peter needs to throw 3 grenades on these to kill them. He's picking up and feeding the military again, I think. Yeah, only 29, but like everything adds up here. They already 400 military cents, so which means that Baguettes are now 29% Evo. I don't know how far this game has progressed in time, but it's not very long. Yeah, the radar to attract biters and to scout around. But this is scary, because that's this stupid forest. Things are running through the forest on the left side. And the defenses on the left side is 33 minutes in. But that's not from server start, right? Oh, okay, yeah. We started pretty quick once the server came up. That is true. Everlord fed now the 150 green signs. How far have they come on this then? So they prioritize that lane. Antelit is building out the next iron miners here. So he's working at getting the second build up. But yeah, this is just Russian strategies. There's no one going for flamethrowers. Macros is grenading the transport belt here. There's no mediums here, thankfully for them, because that would have been really annoying. Danger was killed up here. Where's this corpse? I don't know. Rip. I don't know if he ran out of resources. I would assume that is the case, and he just wanted to teleport to base. Any mediums? Yeah, a few mediums on south now. But north should be more concerned with the mediums coming towards them. Pida defending. Should work fine. Antelit's still building out the smelter. Macros is getting more stone from like the other side of the world. Pretty much. I guess they did see this stone patch through a fish spy. More biters coming in. But as you see, the Evo is in favor of Steelaxe Prime. So the military science rush here, when there's limited iron, is a lot more efficient than the green science rush. Because you can't build out the iron anymore. It has nothing to do with that they're using burner miners and furnaces like this and having to manually do it. It would have been the same thing if they automated it. Thu says, every time I die while threat farming, it is totally also on purpose. Exactly. You would never admit to anything else. It's always on purpose. So this needs to be actually connected there, so this those green signs actually comes back to the main. I see that they're a bit low on power. They might need to expand that. Even if I still had resources, it was just to fill up and restart the crafting queue, right? Yeah, sure. Did I have 4 health? No, 47 health. But like, it's no point anymore to be up here threat farming like this. Because you have positive threat, stuff will attack the main base. You need to, as a grenader, stand in between the biters and the main base. That's how you efficiently grenade here. You don't aggro things like this and kill a small group. I find that very inefficient. So I don't like this. People keep doing it, but I don't really. I prefer not to. Meanwhile, in south, they need to have someone defending here, or the biters will actually punish them a lot. What is Phoenix pinging? Ooh, this thing is not getting any belts. The whole green science thing will stop very soon. Oh, Everlord. Okay, he's fixing it. Where did this group come from? Oh, okay, they went there. I thought they came from like, I don't know, very far away. Ooh, 60 health. He's fine. But it's starting to get difficult to defend with grenades now at 34% Evo. And I still don't like that he's up here on the side and not in front, because groups will run past. They will run past into the base. Yeah, look, there's 2 groups are coming into the base. And I don't know if they see it. And there's medium biters here. Lots of medium biters. I don't think these 2 guys are prepared. Well, one of them has heavy armor. They do have grenades down here. But how prepared are they? Maku is getting fish or expanding power. The biters are a problem. Everlord will see them. And he'll clear them out. Yeah, strong explosives are great. You kill them really quick. But there's the next group. I wonder if they're telling Danjo to stand in between now. Maybe. Antelites has to defend on south as well. Lots of incoming biters. He has pretty much the second military science build up and running. It needs a couple of inserters. It needs the walls, which I'm guessing are on the way. It just takes a long time for the belts to transport it over there. Antholites is grenading his feet and taking damage, but he's still alive. Everlord fed another 388 green, and I fed back 88 before. So we're soon at, yeah, 36% on north, 34% on south. Ooh, yeah, this is just Russia's strategies. No one seems to have a contingency plan to get flamethrowers, so this should be a quick game. You really need flamethrowers if you want to defend against the big biters. Also, Steelaxe Prime's research is extremely slow with just 3 labs to get stronger explosives. This will take 33 minutes. I think. No, wait. 1 lab will take 90... 1 lab will take 9,000 seconds. So 3 labs will take, I don't know, 16 minutes? Wait, how? It's 3,000 research seconds. Over 3 labs, so it's 1,000 seconds. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's 60 minutes. Thank you, random dude. Is 60 minutes quick enough, though? Again, the mediums here. Danjo missed that wave as well. So, like, the whole point of having one player out defending, we keep seeing it over and over, that he can't catch all waves on the side like that. Keeps feeding the green signs. Maku died. Oh, he has no armor. That explains it. So I guess Everlord made the heavy armor. 6 fish, 22 grenades. Please tell Danger to stand there. Please. Oh well. The Steelaxe Prime and their defensive wall appears to be working. I guess they don't want to play for 3 hours, but would going for oil and flamers and turtling up be worthy? Since you know the other side is rushing as well. I mean, if you want to survive against big biters, you have to go flamethrowers. That's pretty much it. If you don't, you'll lose to big biters. That's just how it is. So, what teams are doing here is apparently they are thinking that now our chance to win is to push the other team to big biters first. That's pretty much it. Evo does seem to be equal, but now the second military build is up and running for Steelaxe. So all this stone that Macros brought in from all over the west is up and running now. Which means that Steelaxe Prime's military science production just doubled. So, oh, look at this. They expanded the labs because, yeah, they figured it took too long time to research this. I'm still worried about biters actually attacking on the left side, but it looks like they're sticking to the east side. I wonder if that's because of this radar. What does the this thing say? No conclusive evidence here. But yeah, many biters, many biters. They broke through the wall. 2 people defending here with grenades. Again, they don't have stronger explosives, so they need 3 grenades for every medium. Oh, now everyone is down here defending. Antholites is replacing the wall. Much action right here right now. That's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. So, Danjo keeps keeping the threat low on north by aggroing biters. But I don't know. Yeah, so north is getting fewer attacks on the main base and smaller compared to south. But, you know, they can manage it. This wave was more difficult than I expected it to be, but that might just be boiling down to that they don't have strong explosives yet. They will have that in a moment. We're nearing 40% evo where medium spitters will start spawning. And you have to be careful of those, because even with strong explosives, they do survive a grenade, and they do a lot more damage than the small spitters. So you need to actually pay attention more so than with only the medium biters and small biters and small spitters when you have the medium spitters, because they are more dangerous. Macros is out. Is he gonna get yet another belt of stone out here? Is that what they're doing? Because they can see that they can get 1.5 belts of iron from this. So yeah, they might be setting up a third build. And that will surely push the Baguettes to 50% before Steelaxe Prime. There's a lot of mediums here now. Peter cannot defend 2 places at once here. Well, he can if the biters aggro him, so that's fine then. I don't really like this grenading your own walls. Do they have strong explosives? No. Still a short moment while left. I mean, it works. The defense is working. It's holding. It's fine. They're producing more than the other team, so things are still looking stable for Steelaxe Prime, I think, if they manage to keep defending here. Yeah, Macros is setting up another stone belt. So here's prioritized the right one. This is exactly how I build things when I build it. That's pretty much what I do. I make sure the one belt is always full, and then leftovers go to the other belt. So yeah, second belt coming in there. Everlord is still expanding green science. Yeah, this will show in the Evo soon, because they can't keep up because they don't have iron. Unless they go get this iron, there won't be enough. Did Danger get killed, or did he just run back? I guess he ran back. So now he's doing the defensive thing that I like to do, and just standing close outside of the base and just kiting them away and grenading them, and then healing with fish. But if you don't have grenades, it's very difficult. And especially once you're near 50% evo, it's very difficult as well. So big attacks on south now. There's no one in position. Pitta is running down there. So it will be okay. But the biters do get some time munching on the wall. And there's a group heading over to the west as well. It looks like they finally have strong explosives. Yep. And north is doing no more research either. So both teams stopping at strong explosives 1. So there's no one going for flamethrowers here. Danjo probably just went back down here, picked up all the coal, picked up the grenades. Yeah, the power is okay. And then just start another handcrafting queue with like 200 grenades or something. He got to be very careful here, because these guys can kill him. A bunch of like 15 medium biters surrounding you like that is really dangerous. So when you get a big wave with lots of mediums and spitters, you have to just run away from them and throw grenades behind you. Because you can't let them surround you. You'll be dead instantly then. He keeps trying to threat farm here. Which I guess... I mean, their threat is lower than Steelaxe Prime, so it's working somewhat. The thing is though, Pitta here, he has time to build stuff. He can help with... well, I guess they don't need help, and Pitta will focus mostly on defense, but... they could if they wanted to. You should have pretty big waves incoming now. So there's 2, there's 3. There should be 1 more. I guess not. 45 versus 42. Yeah, and Everlord fed at the same time there. So this military science is really kicking in now. This doubling of it, I mean. Is this just for defense? Those extra walls? Or are they actually building another? Not sure. How far? Ooh, uh-oh. Yeah, I was afraid of this. The good thing is that they're killing everything else except the silo. But this was sneaky wave on the outside. They will survive this because they just clear it like this. But that could have gone bad. Had they not had a turret there? Hoo-hoo. On the other side, Danji was killed up here. He had 21 fish, 58 grenades. Yeah. It's not like they were researching anyways, so this wasn't the big loss. Yeah, exactly, random dude. But still, it's scary that something just ran around on the left side. And no spoilers, but it could happen again very soon. On north, Everlord is now out defending. Yeah, lots of waves coming in here. 45% Evo on north, 42 on south. Macros pinged on the left side. Yeah, they want vision over there. Maku was killed again. Wait, wasn't Everlord up here? Oh, he ran back. Yeah, this is dangerous for north. That's very dangerous. Also, the waves are coming in on south now, right? Yeah. So north needs to clear this, and then they will be fine for like a minute and a half. Maku can get his corpses back. Corpses as a multiple. Danjo and Everlord are grenading this wave, so they should be okay. Nope, Danjo was killed. Everlord was killed. Oh my god. Everlord has no armor. Danjo has no armor. That's game. That's game. They can't kill this. Unless they pick up grenades quick and... No. GG. Steelaxe Prime won it. Alright. Interesting match. A couple of mistakes from Team North, I think. Mostly defending there. This is pretty strong as well. This could have been scary for South if they had lost from that one wave. Ooh, that would have been scary. So, pretty close, pretty close. Evo was very similar actually, 45 versus... okay, 47 versus 42. But they didn't feed for like a couple of minutes, so they probably had some stored up. Yeah, some. But Steelaxe Prime is the winner of this.